What's up, guys? Welcome back to Transcending Waves Crypto. Following up here on Bitcoin with the massive macro breakout. Looking at it here on the monthly time frame, you can see Bitcoin took out its prior all-time high at 73,757, and now it's starting to create some separation. So looking like a convincing breakout. Over here on the monthly, you can see what I have drawn out here, just an idea. But if you were to look at this like a long-term reaccumulation, looking like a cup and handle, this would be the cup and the handle. So if you were to take a measured move from the distance of the range, and you were to take it from the breakout, you can put the breakout right here at the all-time high, or you can put it down here. Either way, if you clone that measured move, and it would bring Bitcoin up to about 120 to 130K as a measured move for the cup and handle breakout. So that's a possible target for where this move could break out and end up going. Since Bitcoin had been taking a breather from its bull trend for the past 8 months, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So like 8 months, it had just been going sideways and down, reaccumulating. And now it seems like the breakout is in motion. And if we look at it on the daily, you see on the daily that it broke out with heavy volume. And you can see that the low here also was on heavy volume. But let's not forget to mention that the U.S. presidential election has concluded, and Trump is going to be the president going forward, and is definitely going to be a more pro-crypto president going forward. So that's why you see the markets reacting accordingly, and definitely just really bullish outlook now going forward. So things are looking promising, and all the time being patient and dollar cost averaging is finally starting to pay off now, with Bitcoin being at all-time highs. And another thing I want to follow up on is back here when we essentially called the bottom here. Anybody that was paying attention and took action is definitely in the green now, since we're identifying this as a low, a potential low here at the time back in early September. We're noticing how it was putting in a third low here within the EMAs. And we had also seen that there was bullish divergence here on the RSI and the MACD, with negative momentum waning and the trend reversing. So we called it here that on total 3, this is the chart, by the way, for all the altcoins excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. So we had pointed out here that this would be a potential low trend reversal, and sure enough, the trend reversed from there, and the RSI is now getting into the bullish control zone after bouncing off the EMA. The EMA is moving up to the neutral zone on its way up to the bullish control zone as well. And positive momentum is building on the MACD here on the weekly. And on the total 3 chart, you can see how this zone here, I had it drawn out at the time back when price was over here and we were checking up on it. But this zone here was because I was taking pretty much taking this high here. At the time we were looking at this low. So I took it from this high. This would have been a higher high. And I took it from this high here before that, marking the zone. So I was looking for when price were to break out above it, use it as support, and keep going, that would be the trend reversal for alt 3, or for the alts for the total 3 chart. And we're having powerful breakthrough or breakout with follow through now, even getting above the highs back in May of this year. And so now the next zone now is 788 mil. And then after that, it would just be all-time highs for the total 3 chart at about 1.13 trill. But on the monthly, you can see that we're breaking above this level here now. The next zone is up here. And then from there, yeah, it'll just be looking for breaking out to new all-time highs after that. The monthly RSI consolidated back to the EMA in the bullish control zone and is bouncing off of it now as well, with positive momentum building on the MACD. So that's looking great as well. And then let's just look at just a couple here. Solana, breakout in motion, took out on the monthly, you see it bounced right off the 9 EMA, this red EMA here. And it took out the high it made earlier this year in March. Then now it's the next stop is the all-time high at 259. And then after that, we'll see. But I'll make a separate video on this, but I'm kind of, I wouldn't rule out the possibility of Solana hitting $1,000 at the peak of the bull cycle. And the reason I'm saying that is because the prior market cap of Ethereum last time it topped out in the last bull market of November 21. Pretty much if Solana were to equal that market cap, that would bring it up to a price of about $1,200. And I'll go into more detail on this in a separate video. But yeah, if that were the case, it's still early to the breakout, especially with total 3 looking the way like it's looking since bottoming out here. Another one is Dogecoin making a higher low here on the monthly and took out March's high of 22 cents and now is going to the next zone, 35 cents. And then after that, it would just be, the next stop would be all-time highs and beyond. This is how it looks on the 6-month chart, where it took out the previous 6-month high, and now it's going to this high here. And from there, we'll see. But obviously, Elon Musk is part of the new administration for Trump, and he's in charge of the Department of Government Efficiency, or Doge. So this is another one that took off on election night, and it is one of the stronger coins, and it looks like there could be some follow through here. So just a glimpse of some of the top altcoins and how they're looking. But we can actually see that the weekly close for Bitcoin just now, and it's the highest weekly close for Bitcoin ever. And just a nice breakout, volume picking up. And let's see if any other time frames closed. Ooh, the 3-week just closed. So that's very nice. The 3-week just closed at all-time highs at it closed at 80,400. So the breakout is real, and we'll just have to take it one step at a time. But things are just looking great. But we were here during, we've been here for a long time, really. But if you just want to limit it to this year, this whole year, we were just talking about how these were just great, amazing opportunities to dollar cost average and accumulate your positions. And it just so happens that things are in an extremely bullish environment now. The patience and the time is paying off. And now we're just in price discovery for Bitcoin. And altcoins are breaking out as well. Alt season is in motion, still at the relative beginning. But yeah, things are really starting to break out now. And we'll just take one last look at Bitcoin dominance. So Bitcoin dominance pulled back after hitting 60, but it pulled back to the 9 EMA. And this is something that we'll have to pay attention to, because maybe Bitcoin dominance takes another leg up, but this will be the trend to see when it reverses. That will really be when alt season picks up and really starts to pick up steam. So we'll definitely follow up on this and see how it goes. But I think I'll leave the video there for today. Don't want it to get too long, and I'll make some separate videos on some of the specific altcoins and other things that are looking good. Also, comment down below. Let me know if you have any coins or altcoins or anything like that that you're interested in checking out. Would be happy to do so. But thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate your support, and I'm glad to be here when times are looking great, but we had to have a lot of patience and get to this point. So I'm glad to be doing it with you guys together. So, all right, I'll leave it there. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you in the next one.